Hey guys, Ryan here for Bender Wins with part 2 of our daily free picks. So I'm going to dive right into it. Again, guys, yesterday I said this weekend, I apologize. I'm not going to be able to get like super in depth with the picks and how I got there just because it's so many picks. I said I was going to give you guys my full card. If we got to 20 likes, we did. And we've already surpassed on the 30 likes on the first video. So looks like you guys get my full card tomorrow as well. Anyways, guys, again, I apologize. You guys know that I really like to go in depth about all my picks and tell you, exactly how I got to it. So these are kind of going to be just more like summaries of how I got there. Because I've added another pick as well on top. Like I told you guys, you're going to get 4 or 5. It's actually 6 plays in the afternoon. So I'm going to get right into it, guys. First play, we have Cincinnati Marshall. That game, we got some steam play on the over, and we got 4 indicators as well on the over. So the total in this game went up to 47.5. I still like it at 47.5. I think, the 4 indicators strong. The problem sometimes with chasing steam is if there's not enough public money the other way, those steam plays can really pop that line. And, so obviously we're going to be getting a couple points worse than that that steam play got, but we still like the over in this game, guys, with 4 indicators on it. We're going to take Cincinnati Marshall over 47.5. All right, next game. We have New Mexico and Liberty. So we already have a reverse line move on New Mexico. Public's all over Liberty. That's 75% of the bets. 75% of the bets on Liberty. Only 43% of the money. That's good for us. You know what that means? That means 75% of the bettors are out there doing, small $50, $100, $200 bets, whatever the case may be. And then you get the sharps on the other side with only 25% of the bets, 57% of the money. Those are the guys pounding 5,000, 10,000 on this. So we like this now. Plus 7.5. This is a game, we like this at 7.5. Don't really want to touch it at 7. So lock in everywhere. I just looked everywhere across the board is 7.5 still. So we're going to take New Mexico plus 7.5 over Liberty. All right. Next game. East Carolina against Old Dominion. I think this is a game you look for East Carolina to win the game outright. But we're going to take the 3 points anyways. Taking the 3 points on the road is great in college football. So little stat here. When you fade 3-point favorites in college football, this is really simple. Anyone can track this. You guys build a database, track this. Okay, college football, you're fading, betting against home 3-point favorites in college football, where the total in the game is between 35 and 55. Okay, so that's what you call like low to medium. You fade those, you're gonna win 62.8% of the time. So again, we like East Carolina plus 3. Next game. Same premise, guys. We have Kentucky, South Carolina. It's another 3-point road dog that we like in this game. Again, with a strong potential just to win outright in this game. But, again, we're going to take the 3 points because we like that fact they cover 62.8%. The other thing, too, we have 10% more money on Kentucky than we do bets. So we do like that spread. Again, it indicates that there are sharp bettors betting more money on Kentucky. So we're going to take Kentucky plus 3. All right, we're going to keep it moving along here, guys. So I'll give you guys a quick recap after. So next game, really interesting game. It's the UNLV game, so University of Las Vegas game. Really interesting, guys. So the weather here is predicted to be like super windy, like really, really crazy. Talking about like 21, 22 mile an hour sustained winds. That's going to make the passing game, the kicking game, just about any game difficult, guys. So we like for them to go to, a more kind of probably heavier run game on both sides. I think it's going to be difficult. Like if you have to throw, there's probably going to be some balls picked and change over in offense, defense, that kind of stuff. So now this line, guys, when this weather change went from the over-under in this game was 52 and it dropped down to 45. So that's a 7-point drop. Okay, Vegas still, I'm telling you guys, when they drop that line like that, Vegas wants that money coming in on the over. They want the public to go, wow, 45. How could it be 45? I mean, this line never should be 45, to be honest with you. But Vegas wants that money coming in on the over now because they know these weather conditions are treacherous. When you have the wind speed, so I said it's going to be like 22 mile per hour winds. When you have a wind speed over 21 in college football, the under hits 64.8% of the time. It becomes difficult to throw. And that under, that 64.8% is closing line, not opening line. So that's against the closing line. So that is adjusted for what Vegas does to the line based on the weather. Flip side to that, guys, we have another pick in this game. We like UNLV at plus 10. Before I was one of the games I actually had circled prior to, finding out what the weather was going to be like here. And I already had UNLV kind of circled. And now that total has dropped, and I think that, it's going to be a little bit more difficult to generate, high scoring offense, that 10 points becomes even greater value to us. So we have two plays in this game, guys. So we're going to go under 45 in the game, and we're going to go UNLV at plus 10 in the game. All right, so on to last one. Now, this one was one that we added, guys, but we have Mississippi State against Auburn. So already we have a reverse line move that's just come in. There's 7 indicators, 7 on Mississippi State. It's been like a rush of like sharp bets and sharp money and reverse line moves on Mississippi State. And the line is all over the place right now, guys. So, and what I mean by that, it's rare to see this much discrepancy, but some of the books have Mississippi State at plus 9.5. I've seen it as low as 8, and I've seen it everything in between. The consensus right now seems to be plus 9. So I'll say I'll put it out there at plus 9, but I'm comfortable taking Mississippi State right now, plus 8. So if you can take them plus 8, plus 9, 9.5, perfect. But I like Mississippi State. We're betting against the public, guys. Only 30% of bets are on Mississippi State. 70% are on Auburn, but 43% of the money is on Mississippi State. That means two things at the end of the day, guys. We have, more sharp bets on our side, but the other thing that tells us is that if we win, Vegas wins, and we like that. So the other thing to think about in this game, guys, look, we had a spread up, 9.5, and books are dropping it down to plus 8. They drop it a whole 1.5, but there's only 43% of the money. Wouldn't you think it'd be going the other way? That's why you gotta pay attention to what Vegas wants you to do. And again, we're seeing, if 80% of the money was coming in on Mississippi, I could see them dropping, the line a 1.5, but it's not, guys. Less money is coming in on Mississippi, and they're still dropping the line. It means they want more money. They want more public money on Auburn. They're excited about the public loading up on Auburn. And, the sharps are taking advantage of that. And that's probably why there's so much fluctuation in line. So anyways, guys, if you can get that game, at plus 9.5, lock it in. Like I got plus 9. But again, I have seen some books, like I'm not on them, but I've seen some books where it's 9.5. And again, guys, there's others where it's 8. So our pick for this game, guys, Mississippi State plus 9. I'm going to do a full recap. So Mississippi State plus 9. We have 2 bets in UNLV. We have UNLV, University of Las Vegas, at plus 10. And then we have under 45 in that game. Love the wind. Okay, then we have Kentucky plus 3 over South Carolina. ECU, or East Carolina, at plus 3 over Old Dominion. We have New Mexico plus 7.5 over Liberty. And finally, we have Cincinnati, Marshall to go over 47.5. That's it, guys. That's our full card for today. Again, we'll be back tomorrow with a full card because you guys hit the likes. So again, you know what? Smash the like here too, just for fun, guys. I really appreciate it. It honestly, it does help us grow. We've gone from like basically nothing to like 1,500 subscribers in the span of I guess just over just over a month and a bit, like month and a half or 2 months maybe. So, very exciting, and want to continue to grow and help you guys out. But, need your help, guys. Smash the like, subscribe, yada, yada, yada. Good luck today, guys. If you have any questions, always, please feel free to ask. And as always, guys, have a very lucky day.